This one's dedicated to Crazy Eddie and Bob Saldarelli, Two Men from Hell.
When I was younger and started getting into hardcore and that kind of stuff, there weren't a lot of us that liked it. Me and Dave Jamot, Ron, and Mike Bianco, and a few other people who really liked it originally. And then, I guess as we got a little bit older, I saw a lot of people who were friends with my brother also starting to like it. Guys who were a couple of years younger than we were, that when we started getting into it, they were still in elementary school, but then by the time they'd gotten into junior high school, they started liking it too, which I always thought was really cool. It was more people that liked it, and they seemed to be more accepted than we were.
I guess we were rubbing off in some way. I don't know if we were rubbing off, or they probably just went through their own natural progression also. But they had a little more of an understanding of it because there were other people that they could talk to about it that had kind of went through it and showed them where, oh, you can get records here, you can get this, The more people that are into something, the more they talk about it, so the more open you can get to the subject. So I guess that, in a sense, that's what made it easier for them, whether we rubbed off, whether they saw us and thought that they wanted to do like what we were doing, or if they followed their own natural path to the same place that we had been. Whichever, but the more people that are into something, the easier it is to open that world up. It wasn't until later years now that I think the whole kind of scene melded together where, like, once it got into the bars where everyone, once you're over a certain age, everyone's the same age, it seems like, so it doesn't matter. But back then they were younger than us, they were Bobby's little brother's friends. So, and Joe Kolar, he lived down the block from him, since I was little, so.
Thank you very much.
Justified Violence are, for what I consider to be the first of the Belmore punk rock hardcore bands. Ron Bianco, Bob Saldarelli, Coletti. I'm not sure who played bass in that. Probably Eddie, I don't know. But I can remember just like thinking it was the coolest thing in the world that A, Bob had a Stratocaster, B, he had a Marshall amplifier, and C, he spray painted the Justified Violence symbol on his garbage cans. So like his dad would take those old metal garbage cans out, and it would say Justified Violence. That was it. I had to have a band, all Bob Saldarelli and JV.